and I was like, I needed more for myself out of life. I went online, and then I saw that okay, you could actually learn skills. You could learn something for yourself, and you could make money online, and that was how we started. And then 2021, I got serious about learning. The first thing that I actually learned was digital marketing as a whole. That's the first thing I now later branched into email marketing. That was the first thing that I learned online, email marketing. And then from there, I started learning social media marketing. I bought courses. I actually had a couple of persons that could actually guide me through social media marketing. Then from there, I actually learned different things. I learned websites, I learned graphic design, but I was not just interested in design. I just wanted to work on strategy for clients. That was what I wanted to do. And I loved social media. So I learned social media, and I became a freelancer around 2022. I became a freelancer on Fiverr and Upwork. So I that was how it all started. I started making money on Upwork. I started making money on Fiverr, and yeah, that was how all of these things started. So now in 2025, yes, that was last year, early last year. I met with a friend. This person is a very good friend of mine. We make money on Upwork together. And I was like, oh, he just got a gig on LinkedIn. And he showed me, and I was like, ah, okay, this is serious. When I saw the amount, I was like, ah, omo, me, I'm in. I want to make money. Any means to make more money, count me in. I'm in. Why? Because I already told you guys, I love money. And because I love money, I would do whatever. See, I'm not going to do rituals, and I'm not going to do anything illegal to make money. Don't get me wrong. But anything legal, anything that makes sense, that will bring me money, I'm going to do it. Any opportunity that makes sense, I'm logged in. Right? So when this person told me that he made this particular amount of money, I was like, it's a lie. He showed me proof. I was like, okay, what did you do? He told me, all right, let's go into LinkedIn. I have had a LinkedIn account for a while, but I did not use it. I don't know what LinkedIn was all. I know what it was all, but it was a social media platform to me. But I just did not really, really fancy LinkedIn. But last year, January, I came to LinkedIn, and I was like, okay, let's see where this leads us. So my only goal for working on LinkedIn last year was I just wanted to make money. That was the mentality. Money. I did not come to LinkedIn because I wanted to build community or whatsoever. I was not interested. So what was I doing from January till like June? I was posting every single day. Honestly, I was posting because my friend told me that one of the ways he made the money was through his posts. So a client reached out to him. I think he got about maybe 4 clients or thereabout, 4 high-paying international clients, not even Nigeria clients. And he said he got two from posting, and he got the other two from reaching out to them. And it was like, all I just have to do is post every day. It was a very simple instruction, and I followed because I wanted more money for myself. And I started posting every day. Like, I was crazy to a point where I could literally schedule 1 month worth of content in a day. I'm not even capping. I have that work ethic. I can work like that. So I scheduled a month worth content. I'm a social media manager. And as a social media manager, sometimes I schedule posts for clients. Sometimes I've gone as far as scheduling 1 year old content for clients. This is not even a joke. So how much more my own personal account? So I scheduled posts. So imagine scheduling post on LinkedIn. I don't go back to that post. All I just do is schedule, and I'm off. So the only thing I'm expecting that one day a client is going to message me from my posts, and I'm going to also get a high paying job just like my friend. That was the mentality. So I don't engage. I don't care. I just ensure that I post. That's my only that's the only thing I actually care about. But then around um around June, I think it was even around May, I started paying attention to LinkedIn feed. I used to scroll through content. I came across the likes of Lara Acosta, Jasmine Alik, and a couple of other persons. And Their content was making sense to me, and I was like, okay, how are these guys actually doing it? I also came across this guy. I've been following him for a while. I can't really remember his name. He used to talk about social media and the power of social media, and how that if anybody is showing up online in this recent time, there's no how you're not going to make money, especially if you take it serious. And I was like, I started connecting the dots that okay, I can actually start from LinkedIn. My own goal is I want to actually be a very big creator on platforms like Instagram and TikTok, not even LinkedIn. But last year, I did not really have the time to do video content like that for Instagram. So I was like, okay, why not give LinkedIn a trial? And that was where it all started. It all started in June. I decided to take my LinkedIn serious. That means I decided to take building a personal brand for myself very, very serious. Now, from January last year till June, did I actually make money on LinkedIn? Did I get the client that I was actually looking for? Yes, I did. I got two, but they were not international, they were Nigerians. And the pay was not that, it was not like I was expecting, right? But it was not bad. I got, but at some point, I started shifting my I just wanted to build a personal brand at some point, and then I decided to start taking my LinkedIn account very serious. That means optimizing my accounts properly. Then what else? Engaging and building an actual community for myself. I decided to take it very serious around July last year, and around January last year, I was on, let's say, 400 followers on LinkedIn. Yes, I was on 400 followers. Around June last year, that was when I hit 1,000 followers on LinkedIn. Why? Because I was not bothered about the followers. I don't care. I just wanted to make money. And from July last year till up till this moment, this is May, I've been able to build my community to over 12,000 followers. Now, what changed? It was intentionality for me. It was the fact that okay, I want to make this work. I want to build a personal brand. I want to build my own community. That was what happened, right? And I started working on LinkedIn actively. Actively. So I'm going to be telling you some things that I did in this period of time that I was able to get some level of result for myself. Now, how can you actually leverage LinkedIn for career visibility and also increase in growth so that you can actually have people that follow you? Now, the thing is, if people do not see you as somebody that is worth following, you are not going to have followers. So you need to actually build yourself to a point where you are worth emulating. People want to be like you, people want to follow you. Yes, that is when you are going to actually have followership. But if you have not built yourself to a point where you are worth following, you cannot build followership, because people would not want to follow somebody that is clueless. People would not want to follow somebody that does not have direction. People would not want to follow somebody that they don't want to be like this person. So why would people follow you? Nobody would want to follow you. So now how can you now actually leverage LinkedIn? See, I'm going to open you guys' eyes to see a lot of things about LinkedIn, right? And how it is helping me currently as a creator on Instagram and TikTok. Now, from the word leverage, you understand what leverage is. So now, how can you now leverage LinkedIn for your career visibility? It's very, very simple. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about today is why LinkedIn and why exactly are you on LinkedIn? Now, I told you guys from my story that the reason why I came to LinkedIn last year, January, was because of my friend that told me that he made money. And I was very happy. I was excited. I wanted to make money. That was the only reason why I was on LinkedIn. But at the point where I changed my reason why I came to LinkedIn, I actually had a different reason why. I started building myself and I started getting results. So you need to know why. Why are you actually picking LinkedIn? Why are you picking to build on LinkedIn? Is it because you have been hearing it that okay, LinkedIn is a platform where you can actually get remote jobs. LinkedIn is a platform where you can get this. You have been hearing a lot of testimonials. Yes, LinkedIn is that platform. LinkedIn is that platform that, number one, it's actually very easy to build on LinkedIn. Not as easy as it is, right? But it is very easy. Secondly, it's easy for you to actually get people that you can become their friends. It's very, very easy. Unlike other platforms. I was dating with my friends. That was Today is Friday. Today is Saturday. That was on Wednesday. We're talking about the difference between LinkedIn and Instagram. That's even a different story entirely. It is very different. See, you cannot just reach out to an influencer anyhow on Instagram. Nobody will answer you. But on LinkedIn, you have that privilege. People are definitely going to respond to you. They will. So it's different. So ask yourself, why did you actually choose LinkedIn and why do you want to build on LinkedIn? Because Miles Monroe will always say something. He says, when the purpose of a thing is not known, the abuse is inevitable. Yes, it's very, very true. Why? Because if you don't know the reason why you're actually building on a platform, when there is tough time, you will definitely give up. Why? Because you yourself, you don't know why you're actually building. Nothing is driving you to want to build on that platform. So why should you build on that platform? So if you actually don't have a good reason why you want to build on LinkedIn beyond what you have heard about LinkedIn, please have something for yourself. No, I'm not going to judge anybody on this call today, but you want to pen it down and go and actually have something for yourself. Why are you on LinkedIn? See, it is going to help you in tough times where, now after my training, it doesn't mean that automatically you will start having the engagement that you're looking for. No, you won't. You might not even have it this month, you might not have it next month, but you can have it next month, right? But there is no how you implement some of the things that I'm actually going to tell you today that you would not get result on LinkedIn. Like, I'm betting on myself, you will definitely get the result if you're intentional about getting the result. So that's the first task that I'm going to give you guys. Why are you on LinkedIn? And go and write it down. What do you want to achieve on LinkedIn? Why are you on LinkedIn? It is going to help you. It might be maybe in your notepad or your book. And anytime you see that let's say you're in the verge of giving up, just go and check that book and check it out. What did you write for yourself? Now, LinkedIn is not just for job seekers. Yes, it's very, very simple. It's not just for job seekers. It is for people that are looking to build their personal brand, people that are looking to get clients, and people that are actually looking to position themselves as experts in their field. It's also for growing your network, and it's also for creating opportunities. See, that networking is very, very, very important because you can easily grow your network on LinkedIn. I told you guys at the beginning. Instagram is different. LinkedIn is different. It's very, very easy for you to connect to people on LinkedIn than Instagram. The only people that is actually easy to get through to on Instagram, people that are just coming up. But you see those top guys, it is not very easy for you to reach out to them. But it is different on LinkedIn. Now we have over 930 million users worldwide using LinkedIn. And we also have over 90 million plus senior level influencers using LinkedIn. That means these are the decision makers. These are people that if you reach out to them, pitch your service to them, there are people that can actually decide whether they are going to work with you or not. They are decision makers on LinkedIn or like other platforms. So you would easily get through to the maybe HR or CEO of a particular company and they would actually respond to you. No, they might not respond to you, but chances that they're going to respond to you is actually high. That's just what LinkedIn is all about. Now, what are some things that you should actually pay attention to? Now, I said that LinkedIn is not just for job seekers, it's for people that are looking to build a personal brand, looking to get clients, and people that are also looking to position themselves. Now, before I go forward, I don't want you guys to fall into this trap, and I say it every single time. What is that trap? If you know that currently in your career, I don't know what skill or what service you are rendering at the moment, but if you know that you're not currently a quality person when it comes to your skill, please go and ensure that you become quality. Now, you don't actually have to wait until you become quality before you now start building on a platform. No, you can be building and you can also be developing yourself. It's very, very important. What do I mean by that? If you know that currently, let's say you are a social media manager and you know that you don't know some of the key skills, right? Some of you feel like social media, some people feel like the job of a social media manager is just to post on a platform. Is a lie. Everybody wants to get results. Every company, every brand wants to get results. I would not hire you and pay you a huge sum of amount just to post for me on social media. It's not possible. If you cannot get a person result, they will most likely not want to work with you. So if you don't know your skill, like if you cannot beat your chest today that you know your skill at least 90%, please go and work on yourself. Take skill, upgrade your skill, learn more alongside building your personal brand. It is going to help you. Even me personally, I cannot tell you guys that I know it all when it comes to my skill. I'm still learning. I learn every single time. I take courses this year. Like I've finished 3 courses that can help me charge my clients better as a social media manager. It's very, very important. So go and get better when it comes to your skill. Now let's now talk about the visibility problem on LinkedIn. Now, some of the problems that people face on LinkedIn is, oh, I'm in this platform now. I post every day. I'm not getting engagement. People don't really. You are questioning yourself. Do people even like my content? Are people even reading my content? Do people even want to like all of those thoughts, right? Now, the reason why most people are invisible on LinkedIn is because it's very, very simple. Number one, it might be that maybe you're just starting out. So you are new and you're just getting used to the platform. Maybe you have had a LinkedIn account for a while. You just came back to the platform and everything just feels confusing to you. So at the start of your career on LinkedIn, the first thing is don't ever focus on looking for that visibility. Like that should not be your focus. I tell my mentees, your focus should not be that you're looking to go viral or you're looking for one visibility or whatsoever. Your focus should be that number one, you want to make connections. I'm going to talk about it later in my training. I'll soon be done. Your focus should be that you want to make connection. You want to actually know what this platform is all about. You want to know a lot of things about the platform before you start focusing on virality or visibility, whatever. See, you can have 1,000 followers today and you make money. I was not even yet, I've not gotten to 1,000 followers that I got a job on LinkedIn. Yes, I told you guys that before July, I had 2 clients. I had not gotten to 1,000 followers and I got jobs. Yeah, so you don't even have to be viral. You don't have to be a top creator before you start making money online. You can make money wherever you are. You just need to know, okay, this is what I have to do in order to make money. The first thing is, I've talked about it, your skill. Be good. Be good. In 2026, it's becoming very, very, very competitive for people to get jobs. And if you're going to get jobs like this, keep that client. Keep them. I was talking to somebody, the person reached out to me that, oh, how do I sustain my clients, or how did I retain my clients for a long period? I told them that I don't post alone for my clients. I do almost every see, as a social media manager, you should know graphic design, you should know how to edit videos, you should know a lot of things. If not, if you make these clients go and start giving their money out to those people, they don't need you. It's not difficult for them to post. So go and have all these skills that can make your clients want to work with you for the longest. Now, if you are going to be posting on LinkedIn, I want you to pay attention to three things. Three things. Especially if you're just starting out, nobody knows you, nobody knows what you do, nobody even knows how you can help them. You need to show people that, okay, oh, you are here to stay, you are here to help them, you can work on their projects and they can trust you. Now, what are some of the things that you should actually fix, whether you're a beginner or whether you're just starting out or you have been on the platform for a while, right? What are some things that you should actually pay attention to? This thing that I want to say, it might look so minor, but if you pay attention to it very well, it can help you. The first thing is your LinkedIn account, your LinkedIn profile is a resume. The earlier you know this, the better for you. So you will know how to actually treat your profile. Your profile should be standard, it should be optimized. Like fully when I mean optimization, what are some things that you should actually pay attention to? It's not far-fetched at all. First thing is, of course, your profile picture. It should be clear. It does not have to be too professional where you have to go and buy a suit, snap picture and put. No, just a very nice top or a very nice shirt, right? Let it look like good. Use it. And if you're going to be branding yourself, you can have a color for yourself. Of course, your headline should clearly state what you are doing. Your headline should clearly state, number one, what you do, number two, who you want to help, and number three, the results. The result simply means that maybe you have helped so number of clients achieve a particular result. That's the result. And now your about section, very, very important. Write it very well. You might want to go and check people in your industry that are doing well for themselves when it comes to their visibility online. Check out their profile. What is making them stand out? Your featured section. I want to tell you something about this featured section. This featured section is just like, okay, let's say you go to a boutique. Before you enter that boutique, the first thing that you're going to see is the clothes that are displayed outside. Before you get into the main boutique, you're going to see some clothes. You might like it, you might not like it. So that is it. So before you now actually make decisions, okay, let me enter this person's boutique, let me see what this person has, and maybe I'm going to get what I'm looking for. That is how your featured section looks like. It's supposed to look like. Have the best of your portfolio there. Why? Because once clients come to your profile, they will most likely want to go to your featured. They'll check out your portfolio, they'll check out your in my featured section, I have my portfolio, I have testimonials, I have a link where you can book a call. Everything should look like a CTA, like prompts them to do something. I made a post last week Monday, and I was talking about the fact that in a week I get 5 booked calls. I was not capping about that. Now it's not all of them that are actually real. Some are just people that are just maybe trying to play with my link. It's not a big deal. No hard feelings. But at least I get one client that is serious about working with me. And that makes sense. It does to me. Numbers is everything. Numbers is a numbers game. Imagine I'm getting 10 people book me in a single week. I would most likely get like two clients that are serious. I'm not after the 10 clients. I'm after just one client that can pay me well and we work together. That's it. So your LinkedIn account should do the work. It should do the talking. Even before they get to see you. Like, don't disappoint people. Imagine you make a post that makes a lot of sense. It's so good, right? It makes sense. And then they're not going to your profile and they are seeing the opposite of what you posted. It's a turn off and they will not want to come back to your profile again. So optimize your profile, be clear, make it good. When I was when I had around 400 to 500 followers, I was not looking like a newbie. I was not looking clueless. My profile was very good. Why? Because in the past, I've helped clients optimize their LinkedIn account and I know how it is. So it was not difficult for me at all. Yeah, I made a couple of mistakes, right? But you would not know that this person is actually new because I did not position myself as somebody that is a newbie. I am only new to the platform. I am not new to my skill. There's a difference, and you need to make it evident. It's going to be evident by how you position yourself, your profile, how it is, how you post. Every of those things it matters. Sorry, I talked too much, so I will not waste time. Let me move to the next thing. So your headline should make sense. Clearly state who you are. I've talked about that. Now let's go to your content. Let's go to your content. So if you are going to be building a good career visibility, your content is going to do the most, and it has to do the most. Now, content is actually how you are going to build that visibility that you are looking for. And I have a 3-pillar system that can actually work for you, whether you're just starting out or you have been in the game for long. Now, one thing that I want you guys to understand today is don't get caught up with the whole activities that is going on LinkedIn. People came to LinkedIn for different reasons. See, I'm sure that some people would have seen my post around last year, January, February, and I'll be like, oh, who is this person? I don't even like my post. That's how crazy it was. I hardly like my because I just schedule and I'm off. That's it. So don't get caught up with so many activities. Focus on why you yourself, why you are here to build on LinkedIn. Don't focus on other people's activity. Focus on yourself. Somebody might be posting 5 times in a week and it is working for them. But you, if you don't post 7 times in a week, it will not work for you. Some people might be posting 3 times in a week. It will work for them. Very good. But you, if you don't post 8 times in a week, I swear it might not work for you. So focus on your own lane. Focus on yourself. Know what you are there to do. Know why you are doing what you are doing. If you are posting 3 to 5 times in a week, why are you doing it? It is up to you. So now, let me just give you guys a three-pillar system. If you are going to be building a personal brand on LinkedIn for yourself, and if you're also looking to get clients, just a simple pillar that you can follow. The first one is your content should be more of education, at least 40% educational content, right? The second one can be your personal story. People love stories, people love it. Like, just make your story make sense. It should be it should be a balance between education and your personal story. Maybe how you started learning a particular skill or something like that. You shall know story. And the last one should be under the educational content. That particular educational content is going to position you. People will now start looking at this person, oh, this person actually know what they're talking about. This person know this thing. This person sabi. And then the personal story, people will just be able to relate and people will feel more connected to you. And then the last one is conversion. But that conversion, you're going to be very careful because you don't want to do too much. So you will start out, maybe not early in your career. You just calm down. First of all, build that community, and then you can start the conversion. Conversion simply means you are selling, but don't sell first. Don't be too quick to sell. Be quick to build trust and to build that connection. That's what you should be looking towards first before any other thing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is your content tone. Try to create your see one thing that makes people um okay, I'll use this example. From January till like June last year, I was posting generic content. I'll just go to see AI made this very, very easy for us. I'll just go. You might be wondering that, oh, how am I able to schedule 30 content in a day? There's AI now. Is there no AI? So I'll just prompt and that's it. It's going to give me 1 month content. What do I have to do? Copy paste, put my picture. That's all. That's all. Oh. But now have a tone. What do I mean by tone? There's some people's content that you're going to come across on LinkedIn. You might find it funny. I'm going to give you guys an example. E.g., one of the person's content that I love so much on LinkedIn is Jasmine. You guys know Jasmine. She's from Kenya. I love her content so much. Why? Because she's so playful and she's just herself. And it makes sense. And people are able to relate with her. That's just how she is, and that's how her content is. And people love it. I love it. So make your content such that people can easily remember you that, oh, this lady, this is how our content is. I'm going to mention another one of my friend on LinkedIn too. His name is Johnson. If you come across Johnson's content today, you would know that this guy is so bold. Yes, I mean, I know how to read people's content and I can tell what tone this person is coming from. Johnson is so bold, like he speaks with so much authority, and it is reflecting in his content. So you can make your personality shine through. If you actually chat with Jasmine, you know that she's a friendly person. See, Jasmine uses emoji a lot. She's friendly. And if you chat with Johnson, you know that he's just very bold. Like his life is serious. It's not as if he's serious, but he's bold. He speaks with so much confidence. That's just how his content is, right? And if you come across some other persons, you can tell that okay, this person is warm, this person is warm, this person's content is just there's this way it makes you feel maybe cool. Some people's content like this, it will trigger you to want to maybe work harder. Do you understand? So you want to have a content tone for yourself. It's going to help your career on LinkedIn. Have something that people can easily recognize that, oh, this is this person. Aside from tone, then we now have some other fields, like if you are going to be talking about people in the automation industry, you can mention one, two, three, four persons, right? But have that tone is very, very important. What do you can pick a tone based on your own personality. If you're a friendly person, you're an approachable person, you can make friendly content and still pass the message across. Don't be rigid when it comes to your content. That is one mistake that I see so many people make on LinkedIn. I made that mistake, so I know. Very rigid. Just go straight to the point. Bam. What example can I even give? Let's say you're a website designer. You have 5 ways to know that your website is not doing or performing well. Number one, SEO problem. Number two, it's too rigid. Like too rigid. So make it fun. Don't make it so stiff. People will not connect with you because most times, for the audience that I've seen on LinkedIn, at least Nigerian audience, most of them post early hours of the morning. Imagine I'm just waking up around 5 a.m. in the morning and I'm coming to LinkedIn and then I'm seeing a very boring content I cannot even relate to. Jesus, I'm off. I would not even want to stress myself. Why? Because I'm half asleep, I'm half typing. So you want to make it easy for people to actually love your content, right? And second to the last, or the yeah, second to the last is engage. And how can you engage strategically? Is very, very simple. If you want to, if you want to um get access to people fast, if you want to build that community that you're looking for fast, number one, you need to have that people's spirit. You need to be a people's person, not a people's person per se, but you just need to be a person that you love to support people. If you support people, people will want to support you. But if you don't support them, they will not pass the same energy down to you. So if you want to go quick on LinkedIn, the first thing that you need to understand is you need to learn how to engage meaningfully. When I mean meaningfully, you don't have to engage with the whole of LinkedIn and think that you're going to get the visibility that you're looking for. For a start, I'm going to tell you guys what I did. I first of all, I was always in some people's comment section every single time. It was because I wanted them to know me. I wanted us to connect. I wanted them to put a face, Abi, yeah, a face to my name or something like that. So I was always in their comments. So anybody that are looking toward, maybe you want to connect to the person, right? The first thing that you want to do is don't just barge into their DM. Go to their comment section. Be there. That's the fastest way they are going to build network. See, there's no how you're not going to be in somebody's comment section for 2 weeks that they will not notice you. They will definitely notice you. They will. So the next thing is engage. And how can you engage? Very simple. You can split it. You want to engage with maybe 10 top creators. You want to engage with people in your level, maybe 20. And the fastest way to grow is actually engage with people that are in your level. Yes, not the top creators, right? And then all those rising creators too, people that people that are coming up. You also want to be in their comment section. It helps. And also you can engage with people in their comments too. You can make friends with people in their comments too. It is very, very important. And then the next thing is, when you want to make your post, of course, you have heard it so many times, engage before you post. The reason why is because you're not, well, it doesn't actually matter, especially if you are new. Just go to their comment. Just try to ensure that you engage with people fast with their post. Engage early. And if you want to engage before you make your post, it's all good. If you want to engage after, it's all good. But there's no time you cannot engage on LinkedIn. Engage anytime, but engage and connect. Ensure that you connect. I've told you guys how to connect with people fast on LinkedIn. It's just by showing up in their comments. Support them. That's it. Mm. And now let's talk about the algorithm, and I will be done for today. The algorithm secret that I'm going to give you guys today is LinkedIn rewards some particular thing on LinkedIn right now. Number one is your dwell time. Your dwell time is simply how long people read your post. So starting out, you want to actually try different things. Should you make long form content or should you make short form content? But if I'm going to advise you to do one thing, I feel like if you're starting out or you're not yet getting the visibility that you want very well, you can stick to short form content. If you want to make educational content that people would actually get a lot of value from, you can stick to the long form. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly what exactly to do with the long or short, but just ensure that your content is not boring. That's all. Ensure that it is not boring. So now that dwell time is simply how long people read your post. If people are not reading your post, there's going to be a problem because it's you're literally telling the algorithm that your post is not valuable enough. And that's why people are not reading it. So ensure that you make your post so interesting that people want to read your post. And now the next thing is meaningful comments. Don't just go and comment randomly. I've told you guys. When you're showing up in people's comments, show up meaningfully. Oh. Don't go and be saying, let's say, don't go and be saying thank you for sharing or something. Comment something that makes sense. Like something thoughtful, something thoughtful, something that makes sense. Do it. Another thing is, and don't be rigid with your comments. I'm going to give you guys an example. There was time that I wanted to connect with somebody. I connected with her through her clothes. Funny, right? What was I doing? There was a particular gown she used to wear. It was a red gown. I really love the gown, right? So every time I come to our comment section, I would say something like, see this red gown, I'm eventually going to steal it. And if you're looking for it, you have to call me because me, I like it. So there was even a time that she made a post and she said that the only person that's interested now on LinkedIn is me. Why? Because I talk about her red gown. That was how I connected. It does not have to be something so many of us look for something outside the box, and it's not far-fetched at all. Like it's very, very simple. So just look for something that you can. E.g., there is somebody in my comment section today that she used to say that good morning, my favorite Lagos girl. Why? Because in my posts I used to mention that I'm a Lagos girl with a coconut head. So she's taking something from my post. You see, it's just connection. It's not even hard at all. It might not really be from the context of the person's content. It might just be you're picking out something from the person's content and you're using it. There's no I can't forget that lady. She will always say, good morning, my Lagos friend. Good morning, my friend from my Lagos girl with coconut head. I just know her. Why? Because she's saying something that okay, it's getting my attention. It's that simple. It's that simple. So ensure that you do something like this with your content, and also create valuable content such that people can save your content and people can share your content. If people are saving your content, you are telling the algorithm that okay, your content makes sense, and as a result, they'll be pushing it. Whoever is in charge of the algorithm is not human, it's a bot. And it was a human that programmed the bot in a certain way. So if you're telling the bot that okay, my content, people share my content, people save my content, what happens the next day? They would definitely want to increase your visibility, because if they are increasing your visibility, you're also helping the platform. And if you cannot help the platform, they will not help you. That's it. And yeah, so avoid things like engagement baits, and of course, please avoid too much links in your posts. It kills your account. Like it kills it. So you have to be very careful. LinkedIn does not like it when you always post link with your content. They don't like it. And please avoid posting and ghosting on LinkedIn. Avoid it, and also avoid low quality content. So I believe that with everything I have said today, you would be able to build your career visibility on LinkedIn, and also you'll be able to gain trust, and you will get people that would follow you because you are valuable. So I believe that we learned one or two things from my training today. So thank you very much for having me. And yeah, I'm done.
Amazing, amazing. Let's give her a very wonderful digital and clap for that wonderful session. Very, very profound. Very, very profound. These are practical, practical keys that he has given us. It's always good to hear from the horse's mouth what they have done and how they have been able to, get to where they have gotten to. As of today, Odunola Ogundare has 12,000 followers on LinkedIn. You can as well connect with her after this webinar. All right, so without further ado, I would like to open the floor for questions. If there's anyone who has questions from what she has spoken about, if you have questions around visibility, positioning, connecting with people, um, you can kindly indicate by a raise of hand or mute yourself to ask your question. Do we have anybody with question? Let's ask her question before the meeting is over. Let's take advantage of this remaining time that we have. Do you have anybody with question who wants to ask a question about positioning, visibility, or from what she has said? Do you have anybody? I'll just wait for 10 seconds. If there are no indications, then we'll call it a day. Questions, questions, questions. So that means everything she has said, we all understood everything. Anyway, thank you so much, Odunla Ogundare. Thank you so much um, for coming on this webinar to speak to us. Thank you for the value you have given to us. We really appreciate. From our community, we want to say a very big thank you to you. Everyone is very grateful, and we extend our love and our appreciation to you. So I would like to say that we follow her on LinkedIn. I don't know if you can drop um, uh, your LinkedIn profile on the WhatsApp community. I know here we have few people, but on the community you can drop your LinkedIn so that people can get to connect with you, uh, and then we can reach out to you. So thank you once again. I want to say a big thank you to everyone for joining today's webinar. Thank you. I hope you have gotten value from the webinar. Thank you so much. And right about now, we are going to call it a day if there are no questions. So I want to believe there are no questions. If there are no questions, so if you are not in the WhatsApp community, Alio Mo, Chimamanda, I don't know if you are in the WhatsApp community. If you are not there, you can kindly drop your contacts in the message section so I can add you up on the community. Thank you so much for attending today's webinar. All right, so we are going to call it a wrap. Thank you so much for joining. Bye.